Good morning, everybody. We're back at the garden today, and I'm gonna be cutting more lavender. We've got quite the bit. I think I'm gonna leave these ones for a wedding. They might want fresh lavender. Yeah, so these ones, I mean, we're gonna let them flower out, which, I mean, it's not the most ideal for like the buds, but if it's for just for looks, then I'm not super worried about it. I gotta dig out my my hedge trimmer here. I've got so much stuff in my car. This is like, I've got the lavender that I should plant. I keep my boots in here for when I check the bees. Got my bee kit, my flower kit, some car kit, and just random empty box of Cheerios. Yeah, if you need it, if you need anything, it's most likely in my car. But I want to get started before it gets too hot, and then a little later on, Alex is spraying the the soybeans, not the snapdragons. I think he's putting on the foliar. I don't know. They need nitrogen, so that's what he's giving them. And then we're gonna put some hay off into the hay mound, which we swore we would never do again. But our barn is just not, apparently not the most ideal for the hay. It just holds moisture, and it's just not good. So I'm gonna get this lavender cut as much as I can before we gotta go do that. So maybe I'll start with the white lavender. I gotta put some fresh bouquets on the stand. Oh, I need flowers too. Ooh.
What's up, everybody? We out here. We are foliar feeding today. We got back the good old tissue samples from the good old science people, and yeah, so it says we need a little nitrogen on the soybeans. Get them going. We checked. We did a root dig. Probably can show you that. For the nodules on the bottom, and you know, they're starting. It is a first year soybeans though, so you know, the nitrogen is not quite there. We didn't put anything on the planters, so we're putting well, they also need a little sulfur, so we're doing a little micro pack because they didn't have just the sulfur. So we got Cell Power Synergy going in. You know, it's 2% sulfur, 2% copper, 3% zinc, you know, derived from copper and zinc sulfate. So got that in there a little bit. The copper and zinc levels were all right in the tissue samples, but you know, we're gonna try it. We're not doing all the acres. We're doing like 15 out of 30. Oh no, the roof is falling in. Ah. Anyways, so we got that going.
We're gonna put hay up there. This is scary.
We'll put a mulch.
The first bale's gonna drop, and then it's just gonna
right through.
Go boom!
Right through the ground. Anyways, so and then we got this end packed. This is our nitrogen, liquid nitrogen. Okay, I'm just using the box. It's a liquid nitrogen. It's 2600. We're doing this. We're doing the Cell Power Synergy at 8 ounces an acre. And this is going at 2 gallons an acre. That's what they recommended on the tissue test.
Ounces or gallons?
Well, this one's gallons. The other one's fluid ounces.
Oh, okay.
8 fluid ounces, yep. So the impact you can see here, 17% was 26% overall, 17% urea, and then water soluble. It's that 8.6% is a slow release nitrogen. So it should, you know, this is a safe non-burning nitrogen versus using like a UAN or, you know, something with the standard liquid nitrogen that would probably burn it a little harder. But yeah, as you can see, 2 gallons an acre, we got quite the few. Cost, I think it was doing this pass, I believe if I did the math, it was like about $9–10 an acre. So we'll see. Is that right? I'll have to redo the math. But we're gonna see. We're not doing all of it, like I said. We're only doing parts, so we're gonna give it a shot. try to get some high yield beans and stuff, and you know, why not? But we're all loaded up, we got the agitation going, and we're gonna head out and get it sprayed. So we're out here. The beans are looking pretty good, I think. Yeah, I mean, we're pushing them a little bit, but yeah, it's I don't know. So these are enlist beans, and that's what we used to spray to make it look so nice. I mean, it looks good. And yeah, no, we dug some of these, I think, right here yesterday, so we can find the spot.
It was right.
We can, yeah.
No, it's back there. I think we went too far.
Did we? We'll probably. Oh yeah, I see there's a dirt spot. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, they look sad.
These ones are looking a little sad, probably because, you know, we ripped the roots. But as you can see, those white nodules right there, those are the little biocytes where the bacteria.
One has a lot.
Yeah, no, the bacteria are starting. But since these are first year beans, the bacteria is not in the soil, so it's not, you know, getting the nitrogen, but it's building up, so that's why we're gonna give it this nitrogen pass, hopefully, and to get it. I mean, it's really not too yellow, and they're looking pretty good. I mean, there's your first buds, second buds, third buds.
I don't see any yellow. I don't know what you
so
like.
we're gonna give it a shot. The foliar, or the tissue sample said, you know, so we're gonna try to push. Probably only gonna do like this front half, the back half over the hill there. That gets a little low. It wasn't as nice looking, so we're gonna, you know, for the photo ops and stuff, you know, keep the front looking pretty. Oh, too bad we're not by the roadside. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna, I mean, the soil's moist, but
we're back in there.
Let's get her in there a little deep, you know, all the way down in there. Hopefully, you know, every plant matters. So, yeah, so that's that. Things are looking pretty good. The idea back here was to knock out the weeds. So, I mean, this is bed straw. This is the most annoying thing because you like cannot kill it because the leaves are so tiny in hay. You know, you go through, do a pass. If you make contact, you can kind of kill it. But that is the, you know, biggest thing we're trying to take out back here is all these weeds. We're no-tilling it to try not to disturb it. We might till it, I don't know, that's another decision we got to make. But hopefully we're going to try to get down here while the beans are still got a little room between the rows, get a little nitrogen down, and give them, yeah, hopefully what they need. I mean, as you can see, they are getting pretty tall. I don't know, maybe like 1.5 feet. I mean, I'd say maybe 2 feet. I mean, my leg is long and they're almost up, so yeah, I mean, obviously depends, but yeah. So we got them on a population of 120,000 plants an acre because we are on the 30-inch rows, so we're a little, but yeah, no, I'd say we got a pretty good germination. I mean, oh, sorry, upside down, but yeah, so got a pretty good stand, I think. I mean, the ground's pretty good and everything else on the tissue, you know, P and K was, you know, good. So we did use last fall and this spring. Last fall we had put down straight potash. This spring we put down a 5-10-40 with 2S, and on the potash we actually used a product called Titan. I believe it's a Loveland product that makes the NPK, yeah, potassium. Sorry, I always get messed up. P and K, phosphorus, potassium. K is potassium. So the potassium in it more available, because if I was just to spread potash out here, I think it's 20% on the first year and then 1% for 80 years. Yeah, so basically that Titan just makes the potassium more available. You know, kind of, you know, also what's in your soil, you know, because there's so much out here just in the soil, and that product makes it more available. So as I'm seeing, you know, it's looking better. You know, looking like it's got plenty of potassium in there. So that's what it's looking, all good and green, good to go. And then over here we got our second cut coming up. You know, it's looking good for what we've had. You know, we do have a bit of bed straw. This is kind of, you know, obviously the field right next door, but yeah, all this bed straw, it just doesn't look pretty in a bale. It's not toxic or anything to horses like horse nettle or milkweed, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying to kill. This field is really nice orchard mix, but yeah, you can see right here it's all just bed straw. But yeah, no, we got pretty clean, crisp field edge. So yeah, no, it's looking like we're probably gonna be mowing this in a week, maybe less. We are starting to get some shoots coming out, so there's like an orchard grass shoot. So it's just been so hot. Honestly, cool season grasses like orchard grass, Timothy, kind of what we have in our mixes don't like to grow because they're cool season. Yeah, so but this is getting pretty tall, and yeah, it is supposed to cool off, so hopefully we'll get a little more growth out of it, but it does mature. We like to cut it right before maturity. And yeah, so that's that. This field just has so much like broadleaf, and like it's so hard to spray for the broadleaf because it's down here and like all the grass is over top of it, but in bales, like all these annoying seed stalks of the broadleaf are just so annoying. They're not pretty. Nobody likes them. Do you like them? No, we don't. So yeah, just annoying, but what are you gonna do? So that's why we're doing this rotation. I hope we can get some other rotations going. So yeah, but anyways, y'all stay tuned and show you what we got going on next.
We're leaking.
Oh yeah, nope, it's this. Oh, it's the pressure line. Yep, chewed right.
Oh my.
Oops, sorry about that.
Do we have anything to? Tying it up. Yes.
Hopefully this will hold it. We got, I guess mice tried to make a nest up in here. I was like, oh, I pulled, you know, whatever out, and yeah, they chewed into the plastic here. This is the line that goes to the front for pressure. Annoying little rascal. So I kinked it right behind it, tied it tight, and hopefully that keeps it kinked and doesn't push it through. Yeah, because I don't really have the right. That runs back to the block, and yeah, I mean, this is the line that's going, so I'll have to spend some more money for good old rodent. I thought we had cats. Anyways, we're not knocking over too much stuff. I don't know why that bean plant is in the row, but anyways.
That's its own fault.
Did you do it?
No!
I knew. You filled the planter and you stuck some in the ground. But anyways, we're gonna get back to it. Always something. Never can go straight. Anyways, we'll see.
I tried to run with him and I was keeping up, but he didn't even notice, so it was like whatever. Oh man. Whew. Got my little run in for the day, and he'll pick me back up on his way back through. But it still smells weird. I kind of got a little breeze and I was like, oh no. I cover my mouth, make sure I don't breathe any of it in. But it smells weird. But I don't know. It looks good. Hopefully it helps. I don't really know. This is not. I mean, these ones look big. They look. Oh, I'm blocking. They look nice. I don't know. I don't know much about soybeans. I know about flowers, pumpkins. I just saw a Japanese beetle eating through the freaking leaves. I whacked it off. Jeez, you're really chomping them off. For a little beetle, how much do you really need to eat? There's just a bunch of tiny little holes. And then there's like the big holes. Oh! It's my Uber! Why is it upside down? It's my Uber! Oh no! Well, I guess he's gonna get me on the other way back. Okay, I guess. Well, it's on there. The leaves are wet. My Uber guy just drove right past me. What the heck? Yeah, this stuff smells weird. Ooh! What is he doing? What? Uh-oh. He's gonna be upset to see this. Maybe we won't tell him.
Soundstripe.